We're going to do a little bit of plane spotting. I did end up watching a channel on YouTube of Manchester Airport this weekend, and I thought, why not come and find the actual proper spot where people come and do the plane spotting here in Tenerife, show you where it is if you are interested, and we'll see about spotting some planes. It's a gorgeous day. It's still about 29 degrees. It is scorching hot still. We have got a plane coming in. It's going to be a bit windy. Do apologise. That's how it's meant to be at the airport, really. They like the wind so they can do what they need to do, take off, land easier, etc. But yeah, it is a little bit breezy. It might be a bit breezy down the microphone. Hopefully not too bad. The other problem is I haven't got another phone to see what plane's going where, etc. If anyone is in the chat and wants to do that, see what plane is doing what, and wants to let us know in the chat, feel free to do so. So I've got no idea what this plane is, where it's come from. I'm no expert here at all, guys. We're just having a little bit of fun. It's a little bit of a bonus. Laura is out getting her hair done this afternoon, and I've got no work till a little bit later on, so I thought, why not come down here and see what's going on, have a little bit of a different sort of live stream. How's it going, Lewis, Amelia? I'm at Manchester Airport spotting planes. Very nice. Trying to see what this is. I think this might be a Jet 2, possibly. I think so. Yeah. So if anyone knows where that is coming from, do let me know in the chat. There you go, Jet 2 737. I do apologise, I did not think it was going to be this windy, and in general it's not windy today. What it is, I'll show you in a moment where I am. I'm right up on top of a big mound which gives us a view down onto the runway there. Back in wet and windy Liverpool. Hi Jill, how's it going? There you go, so a nice Jet 2 just landed there. They'll be hearing a little bit of that song they always play on all the adverts, Jess Glynn, isn't it? And they'll be off to their hotel, etc. to enjoy some sunshine in Tenerife. We've got something else taxiing to the runway. Great idea for a vlog. Who doesn't love watching planes? Exactly. I was thinking of coming down here anyway, to be honest. It's so nice at the moment, the weather. I was only going to sit in and wait around for Laura to have her hair done, so why not bring you along with me? I hope the wind isn't too annoying down the microphone. Very strong coming in this direction, so they'll be taking off in that direction as well. It's very rare that you see them taking off towards Los Cristianos that way. Just over there is Mount Guaza, so behind there is Los Cristianos. We just boarded on the Jet 2 flight taking off at 2:30. Don't want to go home, Karen? I'll try and film you live. Sure you don't want to go back, but there's some people in the live here who might want to see it. I hope you've had a good time. Cannot complain with this weather. The Canary Islands at the moment has got some gorgeous weather. It's hitting 30 degrees every single day this week in the afternoon. Let's see what we've got here. If anyone knows what this one is. Next time I come, if we do this again, if it does go well, there is various different points where you can stand at to watch the planes. We can try a different area. And I will bring a second phone so we can track exactly what is what and where it's heading to. Great view. You don't need an anorak, definitely not. The live stream, it's going to do its best. It's only going to be in 720. If you make sure you do click and turn the quality up to maximum. The YouTube live streams do automatically put it in a lower standard. We've got something else coming in at the same time here. That's an Air Baltic, that one. Looks like a nice new plane, that. Air Baltic, it's certainly not Baltic here, it's boiling. There's something, yes, that's the Jet 2 that's just landed. Going to Riga. Thanks very much, Gary. Thanks for everyone who's commenting what's going on. As I said, if it goes down well, we might come back and do another one, and I'd make sure to bring... I didn't forget a second phone, I just haven't got one with 3G and internet on to track what is what. Afternoon, Stacey. What are your plans tonight? Tonight there is a Florida vlog going up on the channel. Any Florida fans? There is our travel day home video going up. Jet 2 from Stansted coming in a moment. So this will be sneaking off. I can see that on the horizon, the Jet 2. This will be sneaking off just before. Let me know how the quality of the sound is. It's literally just because we're stood on an elevation, it really does feel very windy. There we go. Sound is okay, that's good, Mark. It's going to be doing its best. There's only so much the little microphone can do in this weather, with it being quite breezy up here. Sounds tickety-boo, that's good. Okay, so here's our next one on the horizon just there. You can see this greenery here is Golf del Ser golf course. And then just to the right, it's slightly hazy today, but up there is Mount Tady, the national park up there. Believe it or not, you can really smell the fumes from that one that's just taken off. I can really smell that. So here's our next one. Norwegian from Copenhagen behind the Jet 2. Where was this Jet 2 from again? This one's from London. So just think how many euros each plane lands, how many euros is on each flight in terms of revenue for Tenerife. I reckon at least each person must spend at least 1,000 euros in total with accommodation, food, all of that going on. What do you reckon the average would be? 1,000 for a week per person? Food, flights, all of that, accommodation. I will leave a link in the description. There's a great website which is it's a big site on all the different spots that you can go to. It labels them and even gives you an exact Google Maps location. So I'm parked just down here. You can carry on up a little bit further, and then there is other different spots that you can go on to the other side of the runway here as well, which we could try another day, but I will leave the link to that in the description. It is quite a long road. A lot of it is a bit sketchy. I did get a puncture in one of the tyres, which I'm going to have to go and sort out after this stream. I heard it go in and I've seen it in the back now. So the road isn't amazing. It's definitely doable. You're allowed to do it. Just bear in mind you might end up getting a puncture like I did, so I'll be off the mechanic a little bit later on. Car is not out, thankfully. But yeah, just I will leave all that in the description if you fancy coming along on your holiday, having a little watch. Average flight holds 180 seats. That's 180,000 per flight to Tenerife. I would say so. What do you think? About an average of 1,000 euros each. So this is the Norwegian Air due to land from Copenhagen. That was Joyce. Thank you very much, Joyce. If you are enjoying the stream, do give it a little thumbs up. It's a little bit fun, a little bit different today to what we normally do. If you haven't seen the other videos on the channel, I do live here in Tenerife, so there's loads of Tenerife videos. And we might come back and do this again, you never know, if it's something of interest to some people. Yeah, Big Jet TV, yeah, it's an amazing channel, that is. You're talking a whole other level there. We're sort of in the amateur zone. There we go. I don't know if anything else, it looks like something might be taxiing to the runway to take off. What I did struggle to find a link for is like just a general tracker that, you know, shows what's going in and out. You know, I've seen it on people using them before where they can pinpoint exactly the plane and where it's going, etc. If anyone's got that link, if you can drop it in the comments after the live's finished, or tell me the name of it, would be great. I tried flight stats and all of that, but it didn't really work too well. Giving airliners live and Big Jet TV, I wouldn't go that far, Mark. What I seriously like about their channel is that they can live stream in HD 1080, which I think is really good. I watched them at Manchester the other day. Flight Radar 24. Okay, I'll give that one a try. So we've got a Finnair taxi in here. This private jet as well has got its engines running. It seems to be getting ready to go at some point today. Do make sure as well you change the settings, turn it up to maximum quality. It's not going to be phenomenal, but it'll be a lot better than when you first tune in. When you first tune into the YouTube streams, it sets them to quite a low resolution. Mark says minimum of 1,000 person on a flight, accommodation, etc. I reckon an average of 1,000 each holiday maker spends on average. You need an app called Flight Radar, and you can set it to the airport nearest you as well. Okay, thank you very much, Helen, much appreciated. As I said, I'm new to all of this. It's just a little bit something different, and if everyone does enjoy it, you know, we might come back and do a different spot further around or something a little bit different next time. I think there was 12 different spots on this map on this website, 12 different areas that you could plane spot from. I think I'm stood on number 11, I believe I'm on. This is brilliant, you need to do this more. Thank you very much. Please do hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe as well. You'll need to be subscribed for 10 minutes or so to comment in the live chat. It's something that not everyone's going to be into this, but if you're like me, I watch planes all day long, me. Ferries as well. The wind has dropped a little bit there now, which is nice, and there we go, off she goes. All you're missing is a cold drink. I did bring a little cold Aquarius with me to show you where I am. I don't think there's anything, if anyone lets me know when the next one is, I don't think there's going to be anything for about 10 minutes or so now. I'm parked here, but the road brings you down sort of from Shafiris area all the way around and up here, and I'm stood on this big purposely sort of scrap mound that people use. This is where people walk up, as you can see here. There's a few weeds on it, but it's so people come up here and you get a good view from here, I think, especially of the planes taking off from this section. But there's, I think I'd like to go next time maybe down the other side to catch a little bit more of the landings. But yeah, and then people have purposely put rocks here that you can stand on. I've just been standing on them. So this is what I'm stood on here, which does elevate you right up, which gives us that wind noise that's coming in. I will leave, for anyone interested, I'm going to leave the full website in the description. That gives you all 12 different spots here at Tenerife South, and you can click them and literally just press directions and the Google Maps will bring you to the precise location, just like I am here. We've got another Jet 2 from Manchester on the way. So yeah, you can see the greenery of the golf course. If I just zoom in there, that's Golf del Ser. One of my favourite things to do. Yeah, you can come down, bring your car down, or you think you probably would have to come by car. You're not going to get a bus or a taxi to here, to be honest. Come in the car, bring a little packed lunch. I had a little sausage roll before we started. And you can just sit here. You'd even come here at night if you know where it is. Be careful driving. Come here at night and see a few planes taking off in the dark as well. So thank you all so much for joining me so far. I hope you're enjoying something a little bit different. It's just nice to be out in the fresh air and not sort of sitting around at home. So I hope you are enjoying it. Thank you very much for joining me. I wish it was a little bit less windy for you all, but that's just the way it goes. So I can see just on the horizon now, I'll try and zoom in. I can see that just on the horizon, this next, see it just above that green area there. The next one coming in, which is a Jet 2 from Manchester. Okay, maybe not. Next flight is coming from Seville, so I'm not sure which one this is. You guys are helping me out in the live chat. Thank you very much. I'll try and be more prepared next time if we do it again. It's a Sunday, okay, A319 inbound. I think this is a secret passion that people have, that it's not well known. I even got my dad watching Airliners Live on Sunday, and he was like, oh, even I'm hooked now, I've even got a shout out. I think this is something people enjoy, but they don't sort of talk about it very often. If you're like me, I enjoy anything like this, ferries as well. Just think how excited the people are on that plane now to be landing in this sunshine, landing into 28 degrees, full sun, blue skies. So this is from Seville. I'm going to do my best with my camera. I'm not any professional, bear that in mind. Yeah, there you go, Sunday. We've got something else taxiing to the runway as well, so I don't know what's going to come first. I think this one here might take off before the Manchester arrives. Love plane spotting. There's a lot going on now. There's Ryanair Maxes and all kinds. See, I'm lost already. I don't know which way to look. I can't see anything on the horizon here, so I'm going to stick with this one here, which I believe is going to be taking off. This again looks like a nice new plane. This is a Lufthansa A321 to Munich. Thanks very much, Gary. I think. Yep, that's the one. Now, I think this is, if I'm right in saying, this seems to be a nice new plane. The only way I can tell, fairly new, is by the windows on the front. Hi Andy Chat, how's it going? Great to have you along. You could hear the clapping and the cheering. Everyone probably enjoyed a few JDs on that flight, Andy. I hope you're well. So I can actually see now on the horizon the next plane, so I believe this one's going to have to hold. This one will be holding here, I think, and this one coming in, which is just there. I doubt it's going to be able to sneak off before that. So yeah, that'll be holding here now. And I'll be waiting for this. I think this is a Jet 2 from Manchester. Someone commented earlier, it's a little bit of escapism. I would agree. A little bit of escapism. You can pretend you're on one of these planes. You can almost touch them in Lanzarote, that'd be nice. Lanzarote Airport, you can get quite close. Afternoon, Anne, Paul, Tony, Angela, how's it going, everyone? This is one of the big Jet 2s. Yeah, you can indeed fly to New York direct from here as well. We have weekly flights with American Airlines. So you can actually fly from Tenerife South to New York. There we go. Lufthansa's on the way. Why they have to play Jess Glynn, yeah, there you go, just landed to that. Hi David, no problem, been out shopping, no problem. You need to bring Laura next time, I will do. Laura's getting her hair done today, having a bit of a pamper session. She deserves it. So I brought you up to do a bit of plane spotting instead. So if anyone can let me know, where is this Lufthansa off to? Looks like we've got an EasyJet coming out as well now. That one's off to Munich, the Lufthansa. And you can see in the corner there, we've got an EasyJet making its way out. Tell you what, it's a busy day. Considering it's a Wednesday, it's a busy day. If you're a Florida fan, tonight at 6:30 we have got our travel home day vlog coming out from our Florida series. So there is a vlog this evening as well. This is, as I like to call, a little bonus live stream. If you are enjoying it, please do hit the thumbs up. It helps boost the YouTube algorithm. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe as well. If you've enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. We might come back and do this again. We can make this a bit of a regular thing, or we could do it once a month. I'm enjoying it myself, so I'm more than happy to bring you along. We've got something else taxiing out now as well. We're going to have two taking off. I don't know what the one is behind it. Once a month would be great, says Alan. Is that the day of the hurricane you travelled? Yes, it was when we travelled home just before Hurricane Ian. Tenerife North is busy. Tenerife North on certain days can be very busy. Tenerife North does get a little bit more of the internal flights, a lot more to mainland Spain. So if anyone does know what is behind it, let me know. It's got a nice livery. EasyJet is off to Gatwick. So you never know, you might be able to watch this take off and then one of the other channels might be live in Gatwick and you can watch it land in 4.5 hours time. Brussels Airlines, this one is. Can't be there in Feb, 1700 for 2 people, there you go, plus a bit of spendies. I reckon the average coming in here, €1,000 per person being dropped off here in Tenerife each flight. Great live private jet flying at 3 o'clock to Luton, there you go. So it looks like a Brit is going to be on that private jet. I'll just let this EasyJet take off and then I'm going to zoom in on the, someone's asking if I can zoom in on the Brussels Airlines, which I will do so now. There we go. We fly you to the home of Bruegel, it says. Quite a different livery on that, quite like that. Looks, from what I can see, looks like some sort of snowy mountains on the side. Could be completely wrong. Yeah, you should do this more often. I potentially will do. Make sure you do hit the thumbs up. So yeah, this private jet over there is off to Luton at 3 o'clock. So wonder who is on that. Very interesting livery on that. I like it. I do like it. The ones with a little bit of different livery on them, I do like them. I do prefer the new Jet 2s as well, which have got like the sunshine on the wingtip rather than the red Jet 2, that red and silver they used to have. So Bruegel is a Belgian partner. Really enjoying this vlog, thank you very much. STD TV are live from Stansted, so Stansted TV. There you go, keep an eye out for that EasyJet that's just gone in 4 hours or so. I actually prefer the silver and red Jet 2. Personally, I don't. I think it looks makes it look a bit cheap, I think. Nice to see lovely weather. It's raining and stormy in Wales. It's gorgeous here at the moment in Tenerife. There we go. Off she goes. So we have got another one on the horizon. They're coming in thick and fast today. This is a sign of how busy the Canaries are. This is a Wednesday and it is nice and busy here in Tenerife. Apologies for the wind noise. If this is something people enjoy, we can try and improve on a few things. What I could do actually next time as well, to get a bit of a steady air picture, I can try and bring my full tripod. This is just my gimbal that I'm using today. We could try and do a few different things. Got a feel for the baggage, guys. Imagine how many cases are coming exactly, and they are always understaffed. Alright, there isn't really any wind noise. That's good, because for me, I feel like I'm getting blown away up here. Oh, okay, I don't know which to go for. I think this is going to land first. We've got a Jet 2 taxi in here, in the famous red and silver that I've just mentioned. I'm going to go film this one coming in first. I'll be over on the 28th for my birthday. Fantastic, Diane. Have an amazing time. Big Jet TV, 3 p.m. London Heathrow today. Very nice. There you go. It's another silver and red Jet 2. Did someone say this was Manchester, I think? And if someone can let me know where this other Jet 2's off to as well, I would really appreciate it. And we've also got a British Airways taxiing as well. Wow, it's busy today. I think we struck lucky here. I didn't think it was going to be this busy. So this one is off to the East Midlands. Mike didn't think it was going to be this busy either. This is bizarrely satisfying. As I said, Diane, this is a little bit of a hobby and a thing people enjoy that a lot of people don't talk about, I think. I got my dad to tune in. He was like, oh, what is this all about? I got him to put it on and then he was hooked. It's weirdly satisfying. So, if anyone can let me know, where is the British Airways off to? I presume London. And if you grew up like me watching Airline, all of those other shows that are on, I quite enjoy the newish one that's out as well. London Heathrow, Britain's busiest airport, that one. I quite enjoy that one as well. I've always been into planes and ferries, all of that. If you are new, please do hit the thumbs up. Make sure you do subscribe, drop your comments. It'll take about 10 minutes or so for you to be able to then comment in the chat. If you've got any tips for me as well, I don't know whether you like it zoomed in or not zoomed in, or this is all new to me, this. I can feel the Tenerife warm. Yeah, it's very warm today, about 28, 29 at the moment. Pouring down with rain here in Edinburgh. The British Airways is off to Gatwick, and the Jet 2, does anyone know where that one's off to as well? This is the one, this is what I prefer to the silver and red. I prefer this one with the sunshine on the back. Feels a bit more holiday-ish. Supposed to be doing shopping. My wife's going to be pleased. I'm watching planes landing and take off. Trust me, I do it every weekend. It's addictive. can really smell the jet fumes up here as well, especially now a few have taken off in a row. Start to really smell, I can really smell that jet too there. Oh, I don't know where to look. Don't know where to look. I love this, thank you very much. Please zoom in if possible. Okay, there we go. Make sure you do turn up the quality settings to the maximum 720 for the stream. YouTube does set it quite low when you first tune in, so if you turn the settings up it might come through a little bit clearer. Love that smell, it's a very unique smell, the jet fumes, that jet fuel. This is also off to East Midlands as well. Someone's saying we've got another one coming in. I can't see anything on the horizon. We've got another one coming to take off though. I think another two coming to take off. Jeez. So I'm going to do this one a little bit more zoomed in. You can tell me which you prefer. It's very hard to keep it perfectly still though when it's zoomed in so much. Hi, I just thought I'd logged on to Airliners Live. Here you go. Welcome to Tenerife South. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Got an Iberia coming to take off as well, and another Norwegian. There you go. Here's Laura. Good afternoon, everyone. Just thought I'd pop on to say hello. What do you think, Laura? You gonna come with me next time? There you go, Laura said it looks fun. So we've got an Iberia off to Madrid here now. There she goes, just off in the left corner. Okay, so Iberia Express, flown with them once before, absolutely horrendous. Maybe we got unlucky, but we had a bad experience with Iberia. They lost our suitcases and everything. Got them back in the end, but it wasn't the best. Laura is filming a vlog getting her hair done today as well. And it wasn't a Norwegian, I thought it was. It's not. It's an Edelweiss, that's how you say it. And it looks like the Edelweiss is getting a bit of priority there as well. I think that's how you say it. That one's off to Reykjavik. Edelweiss en route to Zurich. Okay, so not Reykjavik then. This is Amateur Jet TV. I'm still enjoying myself. The Jet 2 is going to Glasgow, not East Midlands. Okay. There we go, the Edelweiss is off. Edelweiss is how you say it, I think. It's a German flower, okay. I'm not the best with pronunciations at the best of times. Got to go, time for a classic curry. You can't watch a classic curry over these live plane spotting. You can't go off and watch a classic curry. Can't be done. Looking at Norris and all of that, and oh yeah, I've seen them before. Welcome to KnightStrider on TV. But fly on TV. I hope you're all enjoying it. If you are, do give it a thumbs up. It does show your appreciation, helps out the YouTube algorithm, and it will help me cover the cost of my puncture that I'm going to have to go and get done after driving on this road before. What a lovely day we have in the Canaries for November. It's absolutely phenomenal, the weather at the moment in the Canary Islands here. 29 degrees, steady. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now I don't know whether we might be able to look there now. I don't know whether that's going to be the big rush over, but I can't see anything coming in, and I can't see anything going to taxi to take off. I am certainly not complaining. Oh, okay, the looks are not over. We've got another one coming now. What one this is, I don't know. I have to keep an eye on this truck coming along. I've got to make sure this truck can get past my car. This is the entrance way into some of the back zone of the airport here, construction and things, so I've got to make sure they don't hit the car. Surely, hopefully I've given it enough room, I think. So yeah, the little private jet you can see there, someone was just saying earlier, that is off to Luton at 3 o'clock. So I wonder if someone British is on there or somebody famous, you never know. Hopefully the puncture, yeah, it's just a puncture. I can see the screw in the tyre. I heard it go in, you hear the pop. And yeah, straight away I could see it was a brand new screw. But with all the construction going on, it can happen. That'll only be €10. I don't know what to watch, the plane or the truck. I think the truck's okay, I think. It's okay. Yeah. There we go. I think we're all right. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so what have we got here? If someone can enlighten me in the chat, what have we got? I'm also going to ask you all a question now, because I'm sure if you're watching to this point, you are all aviation fans or fans of flying. What is your favourite part of flying? Is it getting on the plane? Is it the smell of the fumes? Is it the aeroplane food? Let me know. This is Air Portugal, there we go, Air Portugal Express. Landing. I quite like got to enjoy the feeling when those thrusters first go. You park here and then you feel the engine, you hear the engines go, and then you feel that thrust in your seat. I also enjoy as well once you're sort of half an hour in and it settles, the plane levels out and everything calms down, and you can order your little cup of tea and you settle down, have a little bit of a muffin or something like that. Little muffin and a cup of tea is what I like to have. Getting off the other end. Some people absolutely hate flying. I like certain details, the smell of the fumes, being on the plane itself. When the engines roar, or the onboard meals. Some of the onboard meals are alright. I tell you what, Jet2 do a mean ham and cheese toasty. It's one of my favourite toasties, that is. That's on a Jet2 flight. They do a really good ham and cheese toasty. I don't do these ones where they put mustard on and all of that, which I think they're the Ryanair ones have got mustard on. That's a no from me. Scared to fly, but twice a year we come over from the Netherlands. So remember, if you are enjoying it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are new, make sure you do subscribe. We're getting close to 50,000 subscribers here. I do live here in Tenerife, so give me your feedback on the stream, and it might be something that we continue to do, or we could do every so often. We could find some of these. There's 12 different viewpoints that we can stand on here. So this is just one of them. And I can't see anything coming in, and I can't see anything taxiing, so... Oh, I can see something coming in actually, just on the horizon there. If you can spot it, let me know. Again, right above that green section, right in the middle of the screen. You can see it just up in the sky. I wish I had a better camera for you all. I wish it was all 4K. We can wish and hope, but there's only so much Tenerife particularly allows us to do. Love the speed of taking off and landing, definitely am. I enjoy the landing, but I get a bit anxious with the landing as well. Not because of the plane hitting the ground or anything. Anxious to get off the plane and battle through security and bags and stuff. You know, once you've landed, the peace and calm has ended, and it's, you know, it's a bit of a call to action. You've got to get your bag off and try and battle through, and especially if you're landing on holiday, you just want to get out off that plane and as quick as you can to your hotel and into the sunshine. So that makes me a little bit anxious when I land and I go away in Florida or the UK. I'm like really anxious to get off and dash past people, get through security quicker. Yes, do this again, and maybe another viewpoint. Yeah, we'll definitely do another viewpoint next time. They are far away, so it's not even like I can walk to another viewpoint. You do sort of have to drive, so I can't really move from this one. But I think this overall, I did check a couple. This so far, I think has been very good for an all-rounder. To watch them land and take off, I think this is a pretty good all-rounder. All them seatbelts unclicking, yeah, you hear that ding, and it's like, off they all get, and you get the people with the aisle seats are straight up, aren't they? Has anyone actually ever done a flight to Tenerife and been diverted from Tenerife South? Any failed landings? I haven't, but my dad has. They had 2 attempts to land here quite a few years ago, and in the end ended up being diverted to Tenerife North due to the winds. So this is an EasyJet. Interesting, follow the activity of this airport, but please use the zoom more. Okay, sorry about that. I worry about the zoom because I don't know what the quality is going to be like when I zoom in. But if everyone's happy with the zoom, I will zoom in. To me, it doesn't look the best quality when I zoom in like that, but I'm happy to do so, whichever is a better view for you. For me, I can see it all in person. So there we go, I'll zoom in like that. It looks a little bit blurry when I zoom in that much. I can see there's a lot more activity going on around that private jet now. That was an EasyJet from Belfast. There you go, Anne and David Elton, you could have been on that. Quality's fine, okay, great. It's a bit of a learning curve, this one. I will review the footage later as well and see how it looks for you on the TV. It's hard for me to judge. We've had 2 go-arounds whilst trying to land in Tenerife in 2009 and 2020. Wow. Airport could do with a permanent webcam. Loads would watch it. Look at the Los Gigantes one to check the activity. Down at the beach, yeah, the Tenerife webcams are popular. I think it's to do with security reasons that they won't allow a permanent webcam at the airport. I think it's down to security, I think. But yeah, we get plenty of people tuned in. If you are new to the channel, do let us know in the chat. Let me know that you're new. Yeah, you're doing great, Andrew. People, don't forget, he's only got his phone. Yeah, it's not a big, nice, fancy camera. I wish it was. It's just my iPhone 13. So this is Euro Wings, and this is off to Dusseldorf. Thanks very much for that, Pete, for letting us know. Okay, we've got something else coming in as well. A little bit of a double whammy. Here comes a banter. Had a diversion from Lanzarote to Faro, just a medical emergency. I have actually had a diversion once before. That was a Ryanair flight from a family holiday from Tenerife. I was heading back home, and someone did have a medical emergency. We ended up landing somewhere in mainland Spain. It was a really random airport, but we were delayed I think we were sat on the tarmac for a good 2 or 3 hours while they did a new flight plan, got a new permission to take off, all of that. It was a big delay. And what actually happened was, because my dad, he's retired now, he was a dentist at the time, they were asking anyone who was a doctor or a nurse to evaluate the lady, see how she was. And the captain was like, oh, well, do you think we should divert then or not? And that to my dad, and he's like, well, I'm not making that decision. So in the end, the captain did divert. But yeah, it's funny, they're trying to put the decision on to my dad as to whether to carry on with the flight or divert. Diane diverted to Fuerteventura once as a plane was stuck at Tenerife when its nose wheel got stuck. So just to confirm as well, this little bubble on the back, that normally means it's got Wi-Fi, am I correct? That's normally to do with Wi-Fi and things like that, I believe. If anyone does know in the chat, let me know. As I said, I'm not an expert here, but I do like to learn. We've got another one heading out now as well. Afternoon, Simon. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. Hit the thumbs up. You join us here in Tenerife South, doing a little bit of plane spotting, something different for the channel. Oh, we've got another one coming in. Oh, it's all action here. I don't know where to look. What have we got? It's another Euro Wings. That was a nice shot if you're a Euro Wings fan. There we go. Okay, let's focus on this one taking off. That was in from Berlin, that one there, it just landed. Never realised how busy the airport was. I know, people think this is a quiet airport. It is very busy at the moment. You hear me all the time saying on the live streams, oh, got to go to the airport, got to go to the airport. Now you can see why so many of these flights picking up cars. The airport is busy at the moment. We've got a Neos coming up next. I'm made up, everyone's enjoying it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I didn't think we'd get so many tuned in and hopping on and saying hello. All good fun. And my next question is, where is everyone tuned in from? Where is everyone watching from? Let me know in the chat. And do let me know if it's better with me now zooming in a little bit more. Let me know if that's a bit better for everyone. Tracy's watching from Wales, Coventry, West Midlands, the Netherlands. Hi, Netherlands. Glasgow in Scotland, South Wales, Dundee. It's the bubble on the back is satellite capacity and wireless capability. So yeah, that'll be to do with the Wi-Fi, a bit like I thought. Thanks very much for confirming that, John. Durham, Devon, watching from Liverpool. Hi Susan, what's the weather like back at home for me? I am originally from Liverpool. London, sunny old Liverpool. I'm craving a trip back to Liverpool soon. Rotherham. Scotland, Belfast, Southend. Wow, a lot of people tuned in. Thank you all so much. You'll need a little mobile van. That'll be good. Little mobile van selling coffees and donuts. That'd be nice. If there was one down here, I'd certainly grab one. I'll bring a flask next time. Oh, there we go. Went a little bit out of focus. Leeds, Swindon, Warrington, Herefordshire. Okay, here it goes, I think. Weston-super-Mare. You need to do this more often at the airport. Superb action. I'm enjoying myself, I really am. I was watching one of the airlines at Manchester on one of the YouTube channels at Manchester at the weekend, and I got my dad onto it. He was like, what you're making me watch here? Then he got hooked on it, getting the channel to give him a shout out and everything. He was WhatsApping me, I've just had a shout out. Made up with himself. So yeah, that was a little idea to come down here anyway, but great to bring you along with us. This is something I knew I was going to enjoy anyway. My dad did say we need to get to Manchester when I'm next home. Hey, look at me, becoming a little bit of a plane nerd. I have enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone knows, if anyone can get on these trackers that I need to download for next time. Is anything coming next? Any taxiing, any landing? Good to get a couple more in, but it does seem to be, so far, a little bit quiet now. Plenty of action there in the hour that we've been on. Plenty of action. My husband loves that channel. There's so many good ones. Big Jet TV. There's, I think, Airliners Live. I think it was that was at Manchester on Sunday or Saturday. There's so many great channels, and the infrastructure they've got there in the UK, being able to stream in HD 1080. The zoom they've got. The channel I watched even had like a live replay and slow-mo, and it was unbelievable, the technology they've got there. Here's little old me on my phone. There you go, it's little patrol out there, just checking out the runway. He's bombing it there. It doesn't look that quick, but he's absolutely bombing it, so it does tell me something else might be on the way. Bombing it along. I presume checking for debris, birds, anything like that. Hey, you're doing amazing, thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up button. Watching from windy Grimsby. I hope this is brightening up your day. EasyJet from Bordeaux in the next 5 minutes. How many of you watching as well are now going to come and have a little go at watching this? There you go, they're just circling around. It's amazing, I mean, how they can spot debris driving that fast, I don't know. That'd be a fun little job to do, wouldn't it? Bombing it out. I razz it around in my van on the Tenerife South Airport runway. Very windy at Manchester. Yeah, a lot of people love tuning into these channels when the wind is crazy. I should try and come down on a windy day, then you won't hear a thing I'm saying because this is calm today. On a windy day, might be able to see them landing, doing their best to land. We might even see a few go-arounds, because when it is windy down here, it does get quite interesting. You know, they're coming to say hello to the channel there, look. John and Karen. Little ongoing joke. And we've got a TUI coming up next. Air traffic controllers, yeah, just had a little quick lechy there. Little lechy of fizzy water, and it's go time again. The private jet now has its door closed, so we might even see the private jet depart. If everyone wants me to stay on, do let me know. I've got 20% of battery left, so we can do a little, yeah, the private jet is on the move. TUI to Gatwick is next. Stay on. We've got 423 watching. Subscribe if you're new. Do live here in Tenerife. Loads of videos on the channel, and make sure you do please hit the thumbs up as well if you're enjoying it. We've got a Jet 2 coming as well. Now, I don't know whether the private jet, I think, might just be moving forward for its passengers to load up. I'm not sure. It might be making a move to come and take off. I can't tell. Stay on till the battery goes. I'll do my best. I'll do my best next time. We will be more prepared. Didn't know how this was going to go, but it seems a lot of you have enjoyed it. I certainly have. And the private jet is on the way to take off as well. Love to know who was on that. There's the private jet, and then the Jet 2 as well. Who do we think's on the private jet? Someone important. It's off to Luton in London. Gorgeous jet. It's me on my private jet. I'll wave as I pass. Very nice, Gary. Enjoy a little glass of champagne on me. The car's checking you out? No, they've been checking the runway for debris, beds, things like that, and then they'll just be holding here while the air traffic comes. They're not checking me out. We're allowed to be here. We're not invading anywhere. We're not anywhere that we shouldn't be. We're not doing anything we shouldn't. So we're perfectly fine to be here. We're at the other side of the fence. We're not flying any drones or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to focus in on the private jet just while it's here, because this will move quite fast. If anyone can tell me what type of private jet that is. This is another, if anyone's watched as well, I'm sure some of you have, Airplane Repo on Discovery Channel. That was another one of my favourites as a kid, as a teenager. Airplane Repo. That's a good, it's a little bit staged. It's quite funny. And if anyone's looking for the registration on the side, it's G-M-A-T-O. G-M-A-T-O. We have got one coming into land first. Gemma Collins. Gemma Collins was here recently. Gemma does follow me along on Instagram as well. She's a big fan of Tenerife, I think. There we go. We've also got an Iceland Air has now made an appearance. I tell you what, it's a busy little afternoon this. We're going to focus in again on our little private jet. If anyone knows what it is, what the name of it is, it's a Dassault Falcon 7X Series 16 passengers that this one can hold. Thank you very much for the information, Gordon. Can anyone tell me what the max speed on is on that? I was on the plane home with Jade Goody's mum one year. We do get quite a few people come out. A lot of people that you wouldn't. A lot of the celebrities, I think, I've heard from good sources, various people that have been here, but you don't hear a single word that they're here until they're gone. They do stay in a lot of private hotels, private villas, and you wouldn't even know they were here. GMATO is owned by Mike Ashley, apparently. Okay. Mike Ashley, former owner of Newcastle and owner of Sports Direct. So when you buy your Slazengers and your Sports Direct gear at a big discount, it funds one of them, we think. But yeah, GMATO. It was the registration on that one. And it was Tony who gave us that info. Thank you very much. Next up is Iceland Air. It's quite a nice livery. Nice and bold. Oh, I can smell the fumes from that private jet. Oof. Watching from Belgium, see if I can see a TUI. I think that was. You just missed a TUI, did go a little bit before. Norwegian from Helsinki landing in 2 minutes. The Iceland Air needs to get a shift on then. I can see it on the horizon coming in over there. We're going to have to make this our last few, I think. Please do hit the thumbs up button. 450 watching live. Was I in Tenerife from the film Fast and Furious 6? I'm not sure. What year was that? I moved to Tenerife in 2015. If you put the registration into the website G-Info, it gives you all the information on any G-Reg aircraft. Okay, thanks. That's good info, that, John. Me and Philip are in Siam Park, and it's very busy. Siam Park, the water park here. It is very busy there at the moment. If you haven't seen my vlog from a few days ago, it is up on the channel. Max speed on the private jet, 190 mile an hour. Thanks for the info, Adrian. Thanks for answering my question. Much appreciated. I can see another one banking around to come in and land as well, just behind that. You see that one coming in. I might just be able to film both of these before we might have to round off, but we can always come back. Yeah, that one's banking around nicely to come in and land. Let's film this one first, which is a Norwegian. No special livery on that one, very plain and boring, that one. One of the big pulls with Norwegian, I think, do they still give out the free Wi-Fi on board? That was always a good thing about Norwegian, was you used to get free Wi-Fi, or they had Wi-Fi on board that you could buy. Well, definitely let me know your thoughts on this stream after the video's finished in the comments. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. We're going to try and catch one or two more, then we'll round it off, and I've got to go and get my puncture repaired. If you're planning on coming down here, do be careful on this road. There is some big potholes and things. Obviously, they don't want to make it, you know, super nice so everyone wants to drive down here, because then you're going to have issues at the airport. It's been amazing the last hour. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it myself. I enjoy all the streams, but this is something I quite enjoy as well, watching the planes. Falcon 7X max speed, 562 mile an hour. There's the max speed on that. Filmed in 2012, so I wouldn't have been here when they did film Fast and Furious over here. Thanks very much, Diane. Thank you for starting a new passion of mine. Diane, if you've enjoyed this one, there's so many better channels out there doing this for the UK airports. There's some phenomenal channels with millions of subscribers. So if you have enjoyed this, make sure you watch some of the others. You'll be hooked. You have made this stream. It has been amazing to watch, considering I am new to the channel. Thanks very much, Adam. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We'll try and catch this as another Jet 2. How many Jet 2s have we had today? A lot of Jet 2s. Amazing live, Andrew. Hope you get the tyre fixed. I will, don't worry. And then I'm coming back here twice this afternoon. If anyone's wondering what I do here, I do have a car rental company over here, which is what I do. So we have got a couple of airport arrivals this afternoon, and also a couple of returns. Thanks, Andrew from Holland. Thank you very much for staying tuned in. Brilliant vlog. I've really enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, and we'll certainly be back. And what I'll try and do is, I will leave the link in the description if you want to come and find where this is for yourself. But if you have a look at that link, I will post it up on the Facebook pages that we've got as well, the KnightStrider on Facebook. You'll be able to pick which number we go to next. There's 12 different viewpoints. I believe I'm stood on number 11, but you can all help me pick which spot we've live streamed from next. I'm thinking somewhere over there on the other side of the runway. Really enjoy it. Nice to see some sunshine. It's a gorgeous day here, 29 degrees. Love this. We became addicted to plane spotting, watching Big Jet TV during the storms. Yeah, he did extremely well with the big storms in the UK a few months ago. Well, I'm stood here in shorts and a t-shirt, 29 degrees. Listening to the roar of those engines. I'm jealous we have horrible wind and rain here. Yeah, if you like plane spotting, you could be here all day. I wonder if anyone, I know, it'd be interesting, probably is, out of all of the planes, we probably had someone waving at me. Look at that plonker stood there. Oh, I love it. Right, I think we're going to catch this sun there and then round it off after that. They just keep coming and coming today. Very busy day here at Tenerife South. And just to show you as well an idea of where we are, just up there you can see the Mount Teide volcano up into the national park. And we'll catch this here. Oh, a little sun there. 9AZAG is the registration on that one. Hey, I might have to get a little notebook and everything, start writing all the planes down I've seen and everything. I can see, I joke, but I can actually see why people do it. It's actually very relaxing, satisfying. It's a very harmless hobby to have as well. Very interesting and different live, thank you very much. So we will round it off once this one does lift off. Come on then, Sunday, give us a big roar to finish off our stream. Going to quickly show as well, we've actually got the helicopter going to take off here as well. It's all action here at Tenerife. A little bit of helicopter action. Wow, the sun is nearly going down where you are. Zwarstein, I hope I'm saying that right. Wow, we've got a few more hours of daylight left yet. Just going to keep an eye on what this helicopter's doing. There you go, he's off, I think. There we go. We even got a helicopter taking off. What a bonus that is. It's come to say hello, look. Well, there we go. I think that is going to be a nice way to round off our vlog here at Tenerife South Airport runway. The link will be down in the description. Please do give me a thumbs up. Once the vlog finishes, let me know your thoughts, what you thought about it. Should we go and do more? I definitely think we should try one the other side of the runway there. But I thought that was really good fun. I'll bring a flask next time, maybe a little picnic, sausage roll, donut. Make a bit of an afternoon of it. I'll bring my power bank so we can do a bit longer. Might even go all out and bring my full stand-up tripod. I hope you did enjoy it. I certainly did. Thank you all very much. Please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, stride on. If you're flying soon, enjoy. If you're coming to Tenerife soon, enjoy. It's 29 degrees, it's full sun. It's absolutely glorious. If you're a Florida fan, Florida vlog tonight at 6:30, our travel home day. You can watch us fly from Orlando with Virgin Atlantic all the way back to Manchester. Well, thank you all very much. Stride on, or fly on I should say today, and I'll quickly finish off with, might even be the thumbnail this. Here we go. The little Tui coming in, where are you? There we go. Perfect. Great way to end. Thank you very much, and see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.